Hello, my name is Agogo and welcome to my channel. It's so good to have you here. Today I wanted to do something different, like completely different to any other video that I've done before. I kind of wanted to show you guys this new sort of way I've learned of comprising or composing songs. I've only done this with one song so far, King of My Heart, and I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, let me just film the next bit and I'll show you. Okay, so I wanted to teach you guys a trick in case you wanted to play worship music in your home or in church or wherever. I mean, I don't know if it's that advanced, so I'm just kind of sharing with you guys something that I learned, or something which finally clicked in my head after watching quite a few YouTube videos. So I started off playing this song. Well, this is the only song I've learned so far, for using this technique. But so I just wanted to share it with you guys so that you will be able to do something similar if you wanted to. So I was playing King of My Heart like this. Okay, so that's the verse part of it, and for the chorus. So that was in the key of A, and I also tried it in the key of C. I'm just going to show you with my right hand because that's as far as I've got with the C. Okay, so I'm going to start with my right hand first. So playing it with my right hand. So first of all, one thing I've realised is that scales is can be very useful. So the first song I played is in the scale of A. So what does that mean? So there are these things called scales, which I don't fully know about. I couldn't give you an in-depth lesson about scales, but I can tell you there's these things called scales, and they go in a certain order, and it's a matter of just learning them, really. I think someone could give you a better explanation, but it's about matter of learning them. So there's this scale which is called A. Well, there's a number of letters in the scale corresponding with the piano, but in the scale of A, it looks like this. So it includes these notes: A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, and then it goes back. Well, it's the same notes, just going backwards. So you can say A flat or G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, A. So that's it. Now, I've just chosen the scale of A now, but you probably could find the original scale of any song. And also, I don't think it really matters the scale you play it in so far. I could be wrong, but I don't think it matters. So using the scale of A, if I want to play a song in any scale, then I can only use the notes of that scale. So the only notes I'm going to be using if I want to play something in the scale of A are these notes. Okay, so I hope that is clear. So with that knowledge of this being the scale of A, and these are the only notes I can have, then I just start to play around with different things. So I think about King of My Heart song. Let the King of My Heart be na, 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 na. Well, the mountain where I run, fountain I drink from, he is my song. I think that's how it goes. So using that, I start with like find a note on the scale of A. Let's just start with A. And I'm like, okay, that's a nice note to start with. So let's think of it. Let the king, so, okay, that sounds kind of good to have that as the, let the, yeah, that works out. Or I could try like this one, like E, because it's on the scale of A, remember? So we'll try, and it's like, no, that doesn't really work out. So like, let the, oh yeah. And then let's look for king. So I recommend trying the next note down first. So after A comes B, so that's what we've tried. So let the, okay, let's try king. King, oh, okay, that's nice. That fits with the scale. So we're trying C sharp. So let the king, yeah, that's nice. And then of. So, or should we play that again for of? Or should we try this note for of? Let's try F. Let the king of... No, that doesn't quite sound right. I'm looking for let the king of my heart. So let me... But actually, maybe I can go backwards to B. Yeah, that sounds nice. Let the king of... if I'm going backwards to B, maybe the next one, because it kind of goes up and down, maybe the next note can be A. Let the king of my... Yeah, that sounds nice. Let the king of my heart. Yeah, so there we've got like something. So what we're doing, we're just experimenting with only a fixed number of notes, which is, if I remember, those are all the notes we can use. Only those notes in the scale of A, if we're playing in the scale of A. So far we've got... So, because the other one seems like the king of my heart, B, it sounds like it's going to be a higher note somewhere. So let's look for a higher note, which isn't necessarily in line. Because I think if we play like... B, no, it doesn't quite sound right, the low B. Or low A. Or what, you know what I mean? B, okay. But... So let's look for something higher. Sounds a bit out of tune, so maybe not that one. Maybe that could work, but it still sounds a bit off. Let's try, actually, let's keep with the consecutive. So let's try, not quite. That could work, couldn't it? So, okay, let the king of my heart be the mountain. So let's see. After E is this note, and I think that sounds nice, isn't it? And then, well, let's try the next one. That sounds nice. I think you could probably go mountain where... Well, we tried another note, and I think that it's like mountain where, rather than mountain where, mountain where. So what we've got so far is... And let's think about... It sounds like it goes backwards. So let the king of my heart, let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run. It sounds like it goes forwards and then backwards in my head. I don't know if it sounds like that in your head too. Like, be the mountain where I run. Like taking steps down. So let's go backwards and see what... That's quite nice, and we're just moving one note down in the A scale. So remembering the A scale. Yeah. So, or we could even have experimented the other way. And it's like, no, it's not quite right. How about the other way? Yeah, that sounds more like it. And then run sounds like it would be a familiar note before, like a note which we played before, like going down. So like this note. But you know what? We could have tried D first because that's the next one after E. Not quite, so. And look, we're repeating a note as well, so makes sense. And then the next one sounds like it will be like, then be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. It sounds like the same. To me, it sounds like the same thing. So let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. So I'm thinking to myself, is that the same thing repeated again? But okay, so how did I get there? To where I run. So then I thought, okay, what's next? So let's go back up again to E. And then when you go back up, you go back to the same thing that you went to before. And then might as well go back. But you don't have to think like that. You can literally try it all again. So you could, instead of going from there, you could try going. I was like, it doesn't sound quite right. A mountain. Or could it be mountain? No, I think it's the same thing again, mountain. And if I'm in here again, I might as well try and do this again. Or you could try something else. So it's just that, I hope that makes sense. So what we have is and then what could we play now? Oh, but couldn't it be like the same note again? And could it sound like, I think it goes down as well, like, oh, he is my song. So it's not, oh, he is my song, kind of like going up, oh, he is my song. So we're probably looking at notes lower than this. So we're like, oh, it could go, oh, he is my song. Or I could go, oh, he is my song. Or I could go, oh, he is my song. But that doesn't sound quite right. So, oh, he is my song sounds better. So what we really have is now a full thing with the right hand like this. And we just did that by just taking the A scale, so everything in A. So which is... And just sticking to that, we didn't play this note which is not in C, and we didn't play this note which is, well, not this note which is not in A scale, sorry, or this note, because we didn't need to. We only stick to the notes in A, which are, and there's not that many notes, but we could do that in C as well. We could do that same experimentation. So this is the scale of C. On YouTube you probably can find a video which takes you through all those different scales. I found a video which took me through the scales. Well, I haven't even learned all the scales yet. I just learned from like the major scales from C to F sharp. I think if you just learn at least the major scales from C to F sharp, that's good enough. But I believe that if you learn more scales, which I will hopefully try and do, you probably will gain more from it. A lot of people recommend learning scales. But let me show you what the C scale is, so you don't have to look it up and learn it first. But I'm just showing you, so So let's see the C scale. So nice and simple. Oh, by the way, the A scale goes from A to A and the C scale goes from C to C. So this is the C scale. So nice, it just encompasses all these keys here. I think it's the simplest scale. So you can do the same thing with the C scale, and this is probably a really simple one to do as well, because you don't have to necessarily, all you have to remember is it goes from C to C. You don't have to remember any other notes in this, any other keys, like these keys doesn't go up and down or whatever. So you can start from here. So let's start from C. And let's try the, we probably already, because we experimented with the other one, know the rough pattern of how it's going to go. But let's think. That sounds normal. And let the king, so maybe it goes up like that again. Yeah, and that sounds like it's good. And let's see, of my heart, so could we go, no, let the king, let the king, no, let the king of, doesn't that sound like the note, say it could be the same note? No, it doesn't actually. No, I was wrong there. So let's try another one. Okay, we tried that one already. Maybe. Oh, that sounds better. We're just trying different things. Yeah, and that makes sense. Like the king of my heart, it goes down. And even I had forgotten what I had played before, so I was just there working it out with you guys. So in a way, you can think, let the king of my heart, it goes down. It's not going to go. It's going to go. And let's think what notes which go down are in the C scale. Well, the C scale stops here. So let's try D. And that sounds okay. Yeah, C. So of, let the king of, okay, and my heart sounds like a deeper one, so maybe we can go to C, because it's the only thing left which is deeper. Yeah. Of my heart sounds nice. B, okay, so that sounds like a high note. Let the king of my heart be. So let's think something higher than all of those notes that we played. Let's try. Not quite right, I don't think. Let's try the next one down, G. That could work. Okay, so let's go. The king of my heart be. Yeah, let's try. Okay, so now it could go back to E again. And you just keep experimenting. And now, you know what? I'm trying to find it again now, so that's helpful to see the process. So let me go through it. So that is just that is just a case of experimentation. So it's literally as simple as that. And well, it's not as simple as that, let me correct that. It's as doable as that. So it is very doable. It's probably going to be easier the more you do it and the more you get used to it, finding the different keys. But at least you know I only have between this and this. And you can try, so you just pick a scale, any scale, A scale, C scale, D scale. Now I need to remember the scales. Or any scale, let's think E scale. Testing my scales here. And you start and you start up. And you're like, oh, okay. So you pick any scale and you try different notes on that scale. I think this is genius. I can't take credit for this idea. I'm sure I saw it on YouTube. It just clicked and I thought of it. So I just wanted to share it with you guys in case you wanted to create your own praise and worship. Ooh, I hope you guys can see me, sorry. In case you wanted to create your own praise and worship songs at home and you wanted to do it on your own. So this video was just the right hand. I might do another video of the left hand, as you saw in the beginning. I was playing something on my left hand. Oh, sorry. And that is just basically, in short, in case you wanted to know quickly before I do another video, hopefully, is just me picking a note that I want to land on. So at first I started with A, which was just because I started the right hand with A. I started here with A, so. But apart from that, I just listen to where I want the note. Be the mountain, that would be nice to have a note here, or have a deep boom going on here, deep left hand rhythm going on at this time. So I look at the note here and I just match it to a note on my right hand. So with notes on the right hand, yeah, we will do another video on it, but it's usually the first and the fifth finger that you use, and yeah, I'll go into it more on another video. But so yeah, so I ended up on B flat, so I picked B flat here. And I kind of want something else like doing here at the same time. So I'm ending on C sharp, so on my left hand I'll play C sharp. I guess you could even just play the C sharp key like this. But I can also add an extra thing like. So yeah, that is it in really quick summary, but yeah, hopefully we'll do another video on that if you guys are interested in it. But I will also do it just in case you, on the off chance you want to learn one day or today or whatever. So that is the end of that video. It's completely different. I hope it was useful for you guys. I thought it was just interesting if you want to compose your own praise and worship at home. I hope it wasn't too long, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a lovely week and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye. See you.